building up national or regional talent, nurturing program through competition. I start with the question: how can a competitive event such as the Olympiad foster the rise of new talents? My answer is in the Brazilian Astronomy and Astronautics Olympiad, Olimpíada Brasileira de Astronomia e Astronáutica, UBA, is an annual national educational competition created in 1998 and currently in its 24th edition. Its main goal is to improve science education using astronomy and astronautics as motivators. I will try to show some strategies employed to attract and train teachers from all school levels, and also how we have successfully reached teachers and students from all states in Brazil, that is a very large country, and also how the extensive works scheme simulates the emergence of the new talents. In Brazil, astronomy is not part of the national school curricula, but I think everyone here knows that astronomy is a fascinating and transdisciplinary science. It acts as a catalyst to bring together students and teachers from other sciences, such as mathematics, physics, and chemistry, and from other disciplines such as geography, history, philosophy, computation, and arts. The first factor that contributes to the formation of national talents is the innate objective, the Olympiads, which, since its conception, has been much more than a competition, but rather a way of piquing the interest of the children and the young in science. OBA was intended to be used as a pedagogical resource, an instrument that, much more than warranted the best students, reached the object of the captivating the interest of the younger population in science. The exam should be interesting and designed in the way that aims do not draw back the student due to lack of necessary knowledge. Without a doubt, the event could serve also to reveal young talents, promote astronomy, and unite people that worked in the teaching and popularization of astronomy. The second factor is the reach of the Olympiad since the first year of elementary school, when children are still learning to read. The exam is presented through sample phrases and images that lead the student to think about the nature in which they live. The third point is the structure of the exams. The exams are applied at four different levels according to the school years, from the elementary school to high school. The Olympic exams themselves are moments of learning. The questions bring specific knowledge and motivate the students to develop their rationale using the other curricular course context as base. The fourth factor is fundamental for the success of these enormous actions and consists of the capacitation and constant communication with the teachers. Since 2009, OBA promotes the regional meetings of astronomy education, aiming to capacitate elementary, middle, and high school teachers in astronomy education, with 78 meetings to the date. Other actions have arisen in several parts of the country, having the meetings as inspiration, with The two projects dedicated mainly to the continued formation of the teacher, but also with the actions along with students. They are Look at the Sky, Olhar which is a project in partnership with the National Observatory and the Museum of Astronomy and Science in the Rio de Janeiro, and Astroeducators, what is an online platform in the national reach. The meetings and the look at the sky are not happening during the pandemic caused by the new coronavirus, but the astroeducators modules are occurring since such projects was already designed in 2030 to the remote course with tutoring and always with developed of activities that can be reproduced in the classroom. The OBA is in constant contact with the teachers as well as students through the use of media and digital communication tools. In OBA website, there is a vast amount of didactic material with activities, workshop and application, books in PDF, exams, and the commented solutions. And this is João Canali, the president of the OBA by 24 years. The fifth factor is related to the broad wording to students and the motivation for world ceremonies. In the last year, to face-to-face exams, in the year 2019, in the 22nd edition of the OBA, had 885,000 students distributed through 10,000 schools and 50,000 medals were awarded. Every student, every teacher, and every school received the certificates. The sixth factor is related to the vectoring effect and its surprise. The groups of the talented students who have won OBA medals have been organizing informal groups to prepare new students to join and win our OBA medals. In the same event, the students who had selected to participate in the Brazilian teams at the International Olympiad have been volunteering to prepare the next teams. There are many volunteer groups, but I brought as an example the project Sem Parar that was created by Girls for Girls and also the project in space. Certainly, OBA has been contributing to the success of many students, seeing as many of the medalists receive scholarship offers, either partial or whole, from excellent private schools. Others, after concluding high school, or accepted by renowned international universities such as MIT and Harvard University. More recently, some Brazilian universities are also receiving spots for the Olympic medalists. Thank you very much for your attention. Contact me by josina@on.br.